Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Call of Olympus playthrough for Kingdom 2 Crowns. Last time we got ourselves this shiny new hammer, and got ourselves in the position where we just need to finish off building this boat, which we've barely even started, and then we can set sail on to new horizons. Well, I say that, I'm lying. It's actually going to be old horizons. We want to go and get the lost gems and lost dog. But nonetheless, it will still be sailing elsewhere. I don't believe we're able to do anything with the what's it called? Flying mount? You know, the one with the wings that's not the one stood next to me. Pegasus. That's the fella. Don't think we can do anything with the Pegasus. It's going to be an opportunity to try out our hammer. And also decide if we want to swap it out for something else. I assume we're going to have some form of attack, and here it comes. Interesting. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's more of a buff for people than a damaging one, so we'll probably have to wait another night anyway. Would be good if these soul coins just had a very different colour or something like the gems do, because it's quite unclear how many coins I actually have. Let's go back over here. I mean, it is winter. It's just the game seems to have forgotten it a little bit due to having reloaded. So that's why it doesn't look very snowy. Oh, that's interesting. That's got to be a good indication that we're coming to the end of the season. I mean, the other indication that it's still winter is the fact there's these bushes still around. Let's have a little dump of this around here. So there we go. We can see everyone is, buffed in some way, but only when they stand inside this particular range of it. Interesting, it doesn't seem to affect the farmers, which implies it's clearly for offensive units. Weird that the snow hasn't come back. We're very much just waiting around for more coins, which isn't exactly the most thrilling, but it's necessary. Hopefully it will only be another day or two. I would imagine this hammer does something along the lines of I don't know, I'd say a protection buff, but maybe it sets things or allows them to set things on fire. We'll have a look. It would be weird if it had this this fiery look and didn't actually do anything with it. So seems like the farmers don't care for this one here. They've probably correctly identified it's a little too close to that portal. Oh yeah, we've got a blood moon, so this will be a interesting opportunity. It'll also be useful to see what the blood moons look like at this point. This is the 4th natural blood moon, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was something beyond just greedlings. I don't know what you guys are all doing here. It's practically nighttime. Music is coming up to a crescendo before we get the jazzy stuff playing. There we go, we've got breeder. We can retreat to our walls because, after all, look at those defences, they're hardly going to be overly troubled. I'm going to wait before putting down my hammer till the breeder is a little bit closer. I was hoping he may not even get here in time. Come on, just a few arrows. Yep, okay. So that is very much a support ability. Gives everyone fire damage, which is only really useful when defending against large waves. I don't think it's particularly useful when destroying portals or anything. It will be good for getting rid of the bigger greed that tend to spawn now. But nonetheless, it's not exactly the most useful of things, so I will probably be swapping back to the bow if the ability is still over here, which in typical fashion it has been replaced, so I don't know if we can expand our walls any further. Come on, give us some coins. We are very poor. Just double checking it was on that side. Oh, they've got some coins for me. That's always nice. Yeah, I don't believe it was any further in this direction. See if anyone else has got anything for me. A little bit disappointing in, again, the stamina of this. But it is very useful when it's not winter. So it's a hard one to justify getting rid of. Sheer laziness is making the cost of 2 coins worth it for that. That's funny, it did actually allow me to build it there by the looks of things, or it might have been the fire barrel. Either way, we're not far away from having this built. So our time on this island isn't going to be much longer. Which is good, we don't want to spend the whole part just waiting. It's a shame to not get the hermit, the stable hermit rather, but I don't think we're missing out on a tremendous amount there. Let's just check the island, and we are missing the Pegasus and the stable hermit, which we are well aware of. Is there anything else we've... map keeps bugging. Still bugging, but no idea. Just the one thing missing there. We didn't get anything there. And we've got everything from there. Okay, so I think we want to go to that small island and then probably just to the next one around. It is a free night, so we don't need to worry too much about ringing the bell there. It's going to take a little while for them to assemble anyway. Okay, so we've got 2 fully stocked or fully leveled. No, that's actually only one of the knights and 1 squire. Oh, actually, no, it looks like they've just got different appearance, because he is definitely a squire. Okay, we'll do a little bell ring there again. I think we're all good. Probably forgotten something, to be honest, but we can always come back. Okay, day 64. Winter shouldn't be lasting too much longer. Oh, being weird again. Okay, so let's head to here and see if we can, in fact, buy those gems back. Would be nice to also be able to replace this. That's good. Is it even spring here? Maybe it was just that island. Maybe each island is individual in its seasons. What do you mean? Oh, there's been some decay. Okay, that's fine. They're going to be waiting to build or to bring that over here. I'm assuming, oh that's funny, the wall is just fully decayed out to there. So that's the one we don't have. I think this was where we wanted to be. Yeah, you can see the dog is trapped there. Worth every penny. Don't know if we can get our gems back from that though. Literally seems as though that's just the dog. Okay, well, regardless, something we are going to want to do is, it looks as though our walls were built out further than this, which is interesting. I don't remember where we actually had them up to. That was something we destroyed. That was the croissant boulder. That's the edge of the map. So what I sort of want to do is try and swap this hammer out, because I don't think it's going to be tremendously useful, even if that just takes a couple of days to get walls built up. Let's go with just out here. I'm guessing I don't know, I would have said, I'm guessing we'd need to destroy the cliff portal on the island we lost the gems, but I think we sort of did. There were other portals to create, or to destroy rather, but none of them were big ones, which is why I am confused. I'm guessing we're going to have to upgrade this before we can get the stone of power, or whatever it is. See what you got to say for yourself. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so there's at least 2 very large areas here where a stone of power could theoretically spawn. Should have really stored my gem on the last island, or gems. Was a bit foolish, but that was just how we were doing things. It's a shame because gems are quite scarce from what I've heard in this one. So chances are we'll have to skip a couple of things. But also I'm sure we'll be well catered for. This mount seems like a bit of a winner. I'm sure I'll do future playthroughs, maybe not all broadcast, but in order to get all of the mounts and everything unlocked. The goat and the snake having a little bit of a fight. I'd expect that to be all we need in terms of leveling up to get the stone to spawn, but I'm not too certain. It should be sat like somewhere here unless it's already spawned over to the right. Let's do a little ring because we don't actually need to be here for too long. Okay, yeah, we're not having any luck with the stone of power, or whatever you want to call it, so we will we'll do this upgrade and then see. Don't want to waste the time and effort when it could be just around the corner. After all, everyone is all good to go, so it's not like it's a big old rush. Usually it doesn't take this much effort to have the stone spawn. We'll just do this final upgrade to the wall just in case, because I doubt we're going to set off before daybreak, which means we've got a good bit of time to kill. This little 2-3 day detour has gained us a dog back, who I'm sure will be lost very early on the next island. Okay, any big old stones, statues, whatever else? It's weird because there's just a massive space there and absolutely no reason why there couldn't be a tower. But that is enough deliberating. Let's get going. Let's just double check we've got everyone we think we need. And hopefully we can blitz through the small island. I think we're going to be set up enough that we can just figure out what side it is, take it on, and then move very swiftly on. Let's have a quick check of the map. So, spider mount, to be honest, may be useful, but we are in a gem deficit, so we're not going to take that risk. Oh, should have a little rest here. I'm sure some of you will be outraged. But there's only so much we can do. We'll have a little rest. We're going to be really aggressive, and I really shouldn't be that aggressive actually. I was just thinking if there's any big waves that spawn, I should not be inviting them onto an unbuilt, undefended kingdom. So we will head out and get our base built up. At least we've done some scouting. We know if there's any gem chests, they're on the other side. Every time. Little shits. Would be interesting if you could sort of choose where your base was set up, so it didn't necessarily have to be in the middle. Could end up with some horrifically imbalanced maps. I'm gonna guess you're gonna say we need to get something. In Atholis grand, her presence known Athena's wisdom. A banner raised towards the sky. Yeah, okay. All pretty standard stuff. Oh look, our favourite. Another soul coin. Oh, well. That's the sound of some greed. Oh, that was poor placement. I'm doing that right over that dead body. Poor chap. I think we're actually just going to be best doing a couple of little upgrades to walls. And it's probably about it. We can... I want to make sure the walls are the next level after this one, because that will be able to hold a little bit of a wave. And we do have quite an army. Chances are I'll say that, and then we're going to get mobbed by many things. Wish you could just tell the dog to sit one out. Stay at home. This is going to be messy business. We do need to sort of clear out to here anyway, and so we're protecting the boat. am going to be far too aggressive here, and I will be attacking them with my mount. So we're going to run as far as we can, have a little graze. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Don't you dare. Okay, that's all good. I think this was about as far as we wanted to get. I don't think there was another point closer to this that had the boat within its walls, so just going to aggressively expand to here so we can have the boat in some safety, get everyone on board, and well, obviously attack the right hand side, but that's less of a concern. Which means we're just going to sit around for a bit. How many gems were there on this side? 0. That's solid. Even if we wanted to buy the spider, we couldn't. Even if we'd not lost any gems, we couldn't. Okay, we'll go and deal with that. You guys keep up that work. Seriously, that horse has got like a death wish or something. Having the bow would have made life a lot easier there. Okay, that's good placement, or good enough. Conscious we've probably only got about 6 or 7 nights until another blood moon. Don't know what you're barking about. Don't really like that, to be honest, if there's something big coming from the right that you're sensing. That would certainly slow things down. That's just this side's defences deciding to freak me out a little bit. Good stuff. Don't really need to do that, but we will. Is there a merchant around here somewhere? I feel like there was. We haven't really had to make use of our Ballista Hermit yet, and definitely didn't need to get the night one, but that's quite alright. I feel like the Ballista Hermit's going to be a lot more useful in the next couple of big islands. Where's the builders at? Come on. Hop to it. This is the side that will be dealing with retaliation actually, so chances are I do need it to be a little bit better defense than what I've got set up at the moment. Been a little poor with our grazing. Oh, there's the merchant. Is he just like, is he not vibing? Maybe the city centre's too packed. Stay away, dog, stay away. Let's have a little check of what we've got going on this side. Okay, it's typical. I don't have the space for them, but might as well throw them in the ocean. Suppose we can sort of, whilst we're waiting for things, get some coins put towards the boat. So that should be the wall as leveled as we need it. Unfortunately, that tower is not going to be a great deal of use. We don't have anywhere that a catapult has spawned yet, which is interesting, annoying. At least I don't think we have. I did mean to get a couple of more builders actually, so we'll go and do that. It does look like we've got a good view. Once again, peripheral vision makes it look like my coin purse is very full, which it is now. But yeah, it's those darn soul coins. Okay, let's have a upgrade there. That might be the one required for catapult. That'll be farmer, won't it? Weird placement. We should be pretty fine if we manage to get back over to the left in time. We can put down our hammer. Oh, and there's the catapult anyway, so no need to be concerned. That should be more than enough to be a reasonable defense, which means we can head out to the right hand side and get ready to launch the assault. Have a little rest. Unfortunate thing is we've only got the one big fella. Don't know where that boat went. I was hoping it would, catch up to us. It is quite important for this, given the nature of the big attacks that come through. Although maybe that's just on the large islands. May not scale as you go. Probably because it needs a one of these fellas, knights or squires, to pilot the boat. So probably went to the left hand side to go and get one, which is very fair. Well, let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, that's the big uns. It's about to start going a little bit more as intended. And there's that. Okay, we need to get back quite quickly. That looks like a place we can graze, and so we will do that. We can worry about the rebuilding once we are clear of this wave. God, that really does take a while to reload. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very powerful. But I wouldn't say, I don't know, maybe not 10 seconds off it. Wonderful, we're here in time. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. Preemptively building the boat, because why not? We're here, we've got coins. And we can go actually deal with the business on the right hand side, get the temple rebuilt, and then we'll pretty much already be good to go. Okay, that's that built. We can worry about the rest on our return. Bit weird that he... Okay, we can pay him to move all of a few feet. Quite funny. I mean, I'd say it's a minor miracle that we've actually managed to hold on to the dog for this whole island so far. That should be all we need for the time being. We can wait here to do the statue. Just gotta wait around. Would be fun if that hammer could actually build things. So after this we've got 2 more big islands and 1 more little one. Well, obviously 1 more little one. But this will get us a 3rd boat, which to be fair means we probably could do with a bit of recruiting to make sure it's going to be fully stocked. That way we can arrive as ready as possible. Wonderful. Actually, while you guys are here, and just journey east where you will gain her trust. Okay, to the goddess Athena. Wonderful, we're actually in the position where we have upgraded that enough to get knights, so that's good. We'll probably need another couple of farmers. Still no Stone of Power having spawned. It's a good chance we'll have to expand enough on the next island to engineer that situation, so it shouldn't be the end of the world. Did we have a farm in our midst? Doesn't seem that way, not without destroying something. Okay, so let's make 1 of you, like maybe 3 or 4 more of you. Then I think, well, given that this side does go on as far as we need it to, but I'm really not that bothered about the full upgrades. Maybe I should be. Yeah, fuck it. Let's take the extra day or 2 to get everything we can. That means big old upgrades further. I'm going to avoid doing what I believe is the final upgrade to this town centre, just because last time that wiped out a Stone of Power, which was a bit annoying. We can also get our little prophecy. Okay, so I had heard of a wintry island. It looks like that's going to be our next treat. This wall should be more than enough. We'll just keep going for like another day just so I can faff about and hopefully get my bow back. It's going to be very useful. Actually, let's just go up there. Oh, there it is. Oh, wonderful. That's pretty much all I did want to get from that. I can upgrade a bit further just so that our squires and knights, because, well, we're heading into winter, so it makes sense that we probably want to be as prepared as possible, to be fair. And if we spend another 2 days here, given that the next one is sort of, as far as I'm aware, permanent winter, that means we can just be a bit more prepared for it. We should, yeah, we need to do the town centre upgrade as well then. Don't know how much they're going to get out of that farm, to be honest. Doesn't look like they're particularly... Oh no, there we go. Wonderful stuff. Alright, let's get his coins. See if we can afford this. There's a lot of building needs doing. There should definitely be the space for the armory to spawn, but that depends on if we're lucky. Have a look how our defense is doing over here. I imagine they've got little to no problem. I also imagine there's going to be a lot of coin thrown around, but maybe my imagination is a bit far-fetched. Yeah, probably needed to clear more trees to get better hunting. Okay, so they are now quite long lines of greed. Not impossible by any stretch. We'll see whether or not the right hand side has yielded an armory yet. Knew I should have had a little rest. But at the start of the day we will wrap it up anyway, and then we'll just do our final prep. Okay. We'll do our final prep at the start of next time. So little check here. Doesn't look like no sign of an armory, but we aren't fully upgraded walls yet. But anyway, that is where we will wrap it up for this part, and we'll do our prep at the beginning of next time. So Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.